here's a video about how streamers explain their jobs.
What was it like describing my job to people early in my streaming career? It was hard. It was weird. This little kid comes up to me. He was like, oh my God, Towelliee. The mother goes, where does my son know you from? And I say, oh, your son watches me on the internet. I almost went to jail that day.
When I first started streaming on Twitch, my mother could not pronounce the word Twitch, so she decided that she was just gonna call it my thing without telling me. Oh, you doing your thing? The TV or the whatever?
I told my family that I worked with computers, and the computers talked back to me.
Okay, so I
used to ask people randomly in the streets, you know, in New York, because I have an accent. I would say, do you know what Twitch is? And they were like, Twitch? How do you spell that? T-W-E-E?
I stream video games online to people, and they watch me and they pay me for it.
Getting people to understand or remember what pinball was, let alone what live streaming was a nightmare. Everyone thought I played ping pong.
Well, I usually just told them that I was an administrative assistant or something.
There's like no category for what we did because it was so early.
I'm a guy who plays video games like in front of a camera. Then I have like a live audience that I talk to.
I always had to navigate it very carefully because sometimes it sounded like it was not a PG-13 show.
For the most part, people just go, wow, what a weird frickin' job.
I'm a Twitch streamer.
I just say I'm a professional pinball player and I broadcast live on the internet showing people how to play.
I have a long distance friend that's in a couple cities or a couple of states or a couple of countries over. We sync up together at the same time and we play games together.
Well, I just tell people it's kind of like a TV show. It airs at specific days during the week, during specific hours. There's commercial breaks, there's sponsors, there's advertisement just like you would see on TV.
I tell people I'm an entrepreneur.
I just say I love video games, I love drag, I love interacting with people that love video games and love drag.
Somebody asked me what I do. I just say I play the piano online. Do you live stream? Where? Twitch. Ah.
I think it's easier now because Twitch is more of a culture, and I believe, you know, Twitch is just more worldwide.
It's a lot easier now that people's understanding of live content has broadened.
I feel like the awareness has changed a lot, even more in the last 12 months.
We have esports on ESPN and TNT.
Nowadays, I think most people understand that there are a lot of ways to get your name out there or to promote whatever it is that you have.
We have celebrities like Shaquille O'Neal and Drake and T-Pain.
I think that especially with what I do here on Twitch, it helps people realize that it's not just one thing. Twitch is multifaceted and it has a lot of different things to offer.
Sports players like Richard Sherman, Kyle Long, Juju Smith-Schuster, Juju.
And a lot of those responses now, instead of being like, what's that? I don't understand.
Now, when I say, do you know what Twitch is? They laugh and they say, yeah, I know what Twitch is.
Nowadays, she literally just goes, you know, he does his thing. You know, he talks to the people on the internet.
Twitch has become such a culture that it's just easier to say, hey, what do you do for a living? I'm a streamer on twitch.tv. And they're like, oh, cool, yeah, I've heard of the Twitch. Yeah, I got a couple of friends that watch it. So, I mean, from 10 years ago to today, it's just easier because we've built this huge culture on Twitch that's just gone global.
Things have changed a lot.